20 mind-blowing facts about Vietnam you won't believe. Hey there, globetrotters and culture lovers. Ready to have your mind blown and your travel plans flipped upside down? Because today, we're diving deep into a country that's full of surprises. And trust me, you've never seen Vietnam like this before. From jaw-dropping landscapes to facts that'll make you say "no way" out loud, these 20 mind-blowing truths about Vietnam are going to change how you see this incredible nation. Hit that subscribe button, buckle up, and get ready for an adventure you won't forget. The mystical S shape and dragon's backbone. Forget your compass and your geometry books. Vietnam isn't just a country on a map. It's a living, breathing legend etched onto the very face of Southeast Asia. Its slender, elegant S shape, stretching over 1,650 kilometers from the misty mountains of the north to the fertile delta of the south, isn't merely a quirk of geography. Ancient lore vividly portrays this sinuous form as the embodiment of a powerful, benevolent dragon, a sacred creature deeply woven into the fabric of Vietnamese culture, symbolizing power, prosperity, and good fortune. Picture the dragon's head in the northern highlands, breathing life into the land, and its tail gracefully dipping into the rich waters of the Mekong Delta. This serpentine configuration isn't just poetic, it's profoundly strategic. Wedged between the colossal landmass of China to the north and the neighboring kingdoms of Laos and Cambodia to the west, Vietnam has historically served as a vital land bridge, facilitating the flow of goods, ideas, and cultures between East Asia and the diverse tapestry of Southeast Asia. But it's the eastern and southern flanks, opening up to the vast expanse of the East Sea, internationally recognized as the South China Sea, that have truly shaped its destiny. This extensive coastline, stretching for over 3,400 kilometers, including islands, is dotted with natural harbors, ancient gateways for maritime trade routes that have connected Vietnam with distant lands like India, the Middle East, and beyond for centuries. Imagine ancient junks laden with spices and silks navigating these waters. This unique shape and pivotal location have made Vietnam a constant point of interaction, a crucible where diverse cultures have mingled, clashed, and ultimately fused, forging its resilient and multifaceted national identity. The echoes of historical tug-of-wars and the vibrant symphony of cultural fusion are still palpable today. Surprising scale, a seemingly slender giant. When you glance at a world map, Vietnam's slender S might give the impression of a relatively small nation. But prepare for a geographical illusion. While its total land area of 331,212 square kilometers is comparable to countries like New Mexico in the USA or the entirety of Italy, its extreme elongation creates a very different sense of scale. Picture this. If you could magically straighten out Vietnam and lay it along the eastern coast of the United States, it would stretch for an astonishing distance. Roughly from the sunny beaches just south of Jacksonville, Florida, all the way north past Boston, reaching the chilly shores near the Canadian border in Maine. That's a longitudinal span of over 2,000 kilometers. This remarkable stretch of land encompasses an astonishing array of geographical features. From the majestic, often snow-dusted peaks of the Hoang Linh San Range in the far north, harboring Fancy Pon's breathtaking vistas, to the vast, pancake-flat, incredibly fertile deltas of the Red River in the north and the Mekong in the south, Asia's veritable rice bowls, feeding millions. In between, you'll discover the rugged, jungle-clad Annamite Mountains, a biodiversity hotspot teeming with unique wildlife like the saola, the Asian unicorn, and various primate species. And then, a stark contrast emerges along the central coast with the unexpected appearance of sweeping, sun-baked sand dunes, reminiscent of a miniature desert, where activities like sandboarding thrive in areas like Mui. This incredible north-to-south diversity within a relatively narrow band is truly astounding, making Vietnam a microcosm of Southeast Asian landscapes. Coastline of legends and hidden aquatic worlds. Prepare to be mesmerized by a coastline that stretches for over 3,400 kilometers. That's roughly 2,100 miles. Longer than the entire Pacific coastline of the contiguous United States. This isn't just a line on a map. It's a ribbon of breathtaking beauty, historical significance, and incredible biodiversity. We all recognize the ethereal, UNESCO World Heritage listed Ha Long Bay, where thousands of dramatic limestone karsts jut out of emerald green waters, creating a seascape that has inspired countless myths and legends, tales of dragons descending from the heavens. But venture beyond the iconic Ha Long, and you'll discover an astonishing array of coastal treasures. From the luxurious resorts and vibrant nightlife of Nha Trang, to the surfing waves and bustling seafood markets of Da Nang, home to the stunning Mai Kay Beach, and the untouched natural beauty and historical significance of the Con Dao Islands, once a penal colony, now a protected marine park. Then there's the unique volcanic landscape of Lee San Island, with its dramatic basalt cliffs and crystal-clear waters. This coastline isn't just for sun worshippers. It's the very lifeblood for millions of Vietnamese, supporting thriving fishing industries, intricate networks of aquaculture, and unique coastal cultures deeply intertwined with the sea. The sheer diversity, from bustling tourist hotspots to tranquil, untouched island paradises and thriving underwater ecosystems, is truly mind-boggling, offering something for every type of traveler. Four seasons, furious monsoons, and the fiery breath of the land. Ever dreamt of skiing in the morning and swimming in the ocean in the afternoon? Okay, maybe not on the same day, but Vietnam's diverse latitudinal span and varied topography create a truly fascinating climate mosaic. Head to the northern highlands around Sapa and you'll experience a distinct four-season cycle, complete with blooming cherry blossoms in spring, warm, sometimes hot and humid summers, crisp, golden autumns painting the terraced rice fields in stunning hues, and even the occasional dusting of frost or snow in the higher elevations during winter. A true temperate experience nestled within a tropical region. Meanwhile, southern Vietnam lives by the rhythm of two distinct monsoons. The southwest monsoon, roughly May to November, unleashes torrential downpours, transforming the landscape into a lush, vibrant green. This gives way to the northeast monsoon, December to April, bringing drier, sunnier conditions and a more comfortable heat. The Central Coast, however, tells a different, often more intense climate story. Summers can be brutal, with scorching, dry foehn winds, locally known as Gio Lao, or the Lotian wind, that feel like the fiery breath of the land. This is often followed by a late rainy season, September to December, that coincides with typhoon season in the East Sea, bringing powerful storms and a high risk of flooding to low-lying areas. This climatic complexity, from temperate highlands to tropical lowlands and typhoon-prone coasts, means you can literally choose your preferred weather depending on where and when you visit. A century of millions and a symphony of 54 voices. As we sail through 2024 and beyond, Vietnam proudly stands as a nation of over 100 million people, a youthful and dynamic population that ranks as the 15th largest on our planet. That's a staggering amount of human energy, creativity, and potential packed into that slender S-shape. But the sheer number is only half the story. The truly mind-blowing aspect is the incredible cultural richness woven into this population. a vibrant tapestry of 54 officially recognized ethnic groups, each a unique thread with its own distinct language, many unrelated to Vietnamese. Traditional clothing boasting intricate designs and symbolism, unique customs governing everything from birth to death, captivating traditional music played on instruments you've likely never seen, and a wealth of handcrafted arts and crafts passed down through generations. While the Kin, or Viet people, form the majority, comprising around 85 to 90% of the population and speaking the official Vietnamese language, imagine embarking on a journey through the northern highlands and encountering the vibrant cultures of the Hmong, with their intricate silverwork and indigo textiles, or the Thai, with their graceful dances and unique stilt house architecture. Travel to the south-central coast and witness the enduring legacy of the Cham people, with their ancient Hindu-influenced traditions and exquisite pottery. Explore the Central Highlands and discover the unique longhouse communities and musical traditions of the Ida and Gia Rai. It's like stepping into 54 different living museums, each preserving its own unique heritage and contributing to the incredible cultural mosaic that is modern Vietnam. This breathtaking diversity isn't just a historical footnote, it's a living, breathing testament to the enduring power of human culture and one of Vietnam's most precious and often overlooked treasures. The flowing poetry of the Ao Dai and the unwavering strength of Vietnamese women. When you envision the grace and timeless beauty of Vietnam, the image of the Ao Dai often gracefully glides into view. This iconic traditional garment, with its exquisitely tailored silk tunic flowing elegantly over long trousers, is far more than just a national dress. It's a potent symbol of national pride, embodying a unique blend of feminine beauty, cultural heritage, and understated sophistication. From young schoolgirls in pristine white Ao Dais cycling to class, to sophisticated businesswomen exuding confidence in modern interpretations, and elegant women adorning vibrant silk versions at formal ceremonies, the Ao Dai is a ubiquitous and cherished part of Vietnamese identity. Its design, evolving over centuries, perfectly balances tradition and modernity, a visual representation of Vietnam itself. But this outward elegance is inextricably linked to an inner strength and resilience that has defined Vietnamese women throughout history. They are not merely custodians of tradition, they are powerful agents of change, actively shaping Vietnam's future. Did you know that Vietnam boasts one of the highest female labor force participation rates globally? And the statistics are even more astounding in the realm of business leadership. According to recent Forbes data, Vietnam consistently ranks at the forefront of Southeast Asia with an impressive 40% of businesses led by women, a figure that significantly surpasses the global average of around 28%. From the countless women who form the backbone of their families through tireless work as street vendors and small business owners, to visionary leaders like Nguyen Thi Phuong Thao, the trailblazing self-made female billionaire who inspires millions, Vietnamese women embody a remarkable combination of grace, determination, and unwavering strength. They are the silent engines driving much of Vietnam's economic and social progress. The Urban Jungle Symphony, Millions on Two Wheels. Prepare to witness an urban phenomenon unlike anywhere else on Earth, the undisputed reign of the motorbike. With an estimated 72 to 75 million registered motorbikes navigating its roads, and likely millions more unregistered in a country of just over 100 million people, that's an astonishing ratio. In the bustling metropolises of Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City, motorbikes don't just participate in traffic. They are the traffic, accounting for a mind-boggling 85 to 90% of the total traffic volume during peak hours. It's not just congestion, it's a way of life, a complex, seemingly chaotic, yet surprisingly efficient system that has evolved over decades. Witnessing the motorbike rivers surging through the city streets, especially during the morning and evening rush hours, is an absolute sensory overload. A constant hum of engines, a seemingly endless stream of headlights and taillights, and the occasional gentle or not so gentle honk. Yet within this apparent chaos lies a remarkable degree of unspoken coordination and spatial awareness. There are unwritten rules, a collective intuition that allows this massive flow of two-wheeled vehicles to navigate the urban jungle with surprising fluidity. And for first-time visitors, learning to cross the street amidst this two-wheeled ballet is a true rite of passage, often requiring a leap of faith and the adoption of the local mantra. Walk slowly, steadily, maintain eye contact, and trust that the motorbike knights will expertly weave around you. It's not just transportation, it's a defining characteristic of Vietnam's urban landscape and a testament to the adaptability and resilience of its people. Motorbikes, not just transport, but lifeblood and moving feats. But in Vietnam, the humble motorbike transcends its basic function as a mode of transport. It's an indispensable tool, a mobile business, a family workhorse, and a testament to incredible ingenuity. You'll see entire families, dad, mom, and often 1, 2, or even 3 children, expertly perched on a single scooter, navigating the bustling streets with a practiced ease that defies logic. Businesses operate entirely from the back of a bike. Vendors selling everything from colorful bouquets of flowers to offering on-the-spot mobile phone repairs. Their tools and wares ingeniously strapped onto their trusty steeds. The sheer amount and variety of goods transported by motorbike will astound you. We're talking towering stacks of woven baskets overflowing with produce, precarious panes of glass balanced with seemingly impossible skill, live chickens squawking from cages strapped to the rear, and even small pieces of furniture like chairs and tables carefully secured. You might even witness a small piglet or two making their way to market on the back of a scooter. It's a daily display of incredible balance, resourcefulness, and the remarkable adaptability of the Vietnamese people. For millions, the motorbike isn't just a vehicle. It's their office, their shop, their delivery van, their family car. Truly the lifeblood of the Vietnamese economy, providing livelihoods and connecting communities in ways that larger vehicles simply cannot. This deep integration of the motorbike into the very fabric of Vietnamese society has fostered a unique culture of two-wheeled ingenuity that continues to evolve and amaze. Sidewalk society, where business and life happens. Forget sterile, empty public spaces and the rigid separation of commerce and community. In Vietnam, the sidewalk is the vibrant, beating heart of urban life, a dynamic, ever-evolving stage where business thrives, communities gather, and the everyday theater of life unfolds in all its colorful glory. Need a quick trim? Pull up a tiny plastic stool and let a skilled pop-up barber, equipped with just a stool, a mirror, and a few essential tools, work their magic right there on the pavement. The rhythmic snip of scissors becomes part of the urban soundtrack. Thirsty after navigating the bustling streets? Pull up a tiny plastic stool at a Bia Hơi, fresh cheap draft beer joint, and join the locals for a refreshing brew and lively conversation. The clinking of glasses and the murmur of voices create a convivial atmosphere. Hungry? Follow your nose to the nearest street food stall, where culinary wizards conjure up some of the world's most delicious and affordable meals from mobile carts that seem to materialize out of thin air. The sizzle of woks, the fragrant aromas, and the friendly banter between vendors and customers are all part of the experience. The sidewalk in Vietnam isn't just a place to walk. It's an extension of the living room, a marketplace, a social club, and a testament to the resourcefulness and community spirit of the Vietnamese people. It's a sensory feast and a defining characteristic of the urban landscape. Pharmacy freedom, navigating healthcare on your own terms. Feeling under the weather while in Vietnam? The experience of visiting a Nha Thuốc pharmacy might be quite different from what you're accustomed to back home. In many Western countries, accessing most medications requires a doctor's prescription, often involving appointments and waiting times. In Vietnam, however, you can frequently walk directly into a pharmacy, describe your symptoms to the pharmacist, who often possesses a wealth of practical knowledge and experience, and walk out with antibiotics, painkillers, or other medications that would typically require a prescription elsewhere. This ease of access can be incredibly convenient, particularly for common ailments or when time is of the essence. It reflects a healthcare system that has historically prioritized accessibility and affordability. Pharmacists often act as a first point of contact for healthcare advice. However, this system also raises important questions about the appropriate use of medication, the potential for self-diagnosis, and the growing concern of antibiotic resistance due to the readily available nature of these drugs. While efforts are underway to evolve and regulate the pharmaceutical landscape, this direct access to medication remains a notable and often surprising aspect of daily life in Vietnam for both locals and tourists navigating their health needs. It's a system born from a unique blend of healthcare infrastructure, cultural practices, and economic realities. Hmong bride kidnapping, unraveling a tradition of courtship. As we journey into the mountainous landscapes of northern Vietnam, we encounter the fascinating and often misunderstood customs of the Hmong people, one of the country's largest and most culturally rich ethnic minority groups. Among their unique traditions is the practice often translated as bride kidnapping, or in the Hmong language, Zipod Niam. Now, it's crucial to dispel any immediate notions of forced abduction that this term might evoke in Western minds. This is a far more nuanced and often prearranged courtship ritual deeply embedded in Hmong social structures and traditions. In its traditional context, Zipod Niam often occurs when a young man and woman have already established a relationship and have a mutual understanding, sometimes even with the informal consent of their families. The kidnapping is often a symbolic act, a way for the young man to formally initiate the marriage process and present his intentions to the girl's family. The young woman is not taken against her will; she typically goes willingly. Her stay at the groom's house allows both families to assess the situation and begin negotiations for the wedding. Crucially, the woman retains the agency to refuse to stay, and if she does so, she is free to return to her family without shame or consequence. His tradition, while sounding startling to outsiders, is deeply rooted in Hmong cultural norms and often serves as a socially accepted pathway to marriage within their community, emphasizing the importance of both individual choice and familial agreement. Understanding the cultural context is paramount to appreciating the true nature of this unique practice. Matriarchal whispers and celebrations that last for days. The Red Dao legacy. Continuing our exploration of Vietnam's rich ethnic tapestry, let's journey to the communities of the Red Dao people, renowned for their stunningly intricate red embroidery adorning their traditional attire and their distinctive, often towering red headdresses adorned with silver coins. Here's a fascinating cultural twist. In some Red Dao communities, traditional courtship practices involve women taking the active role in proposing marriage to the men. This matriarchal aspect challenges conventional norms and offers a unique perspective on gender roles within these communities. And when a Red Dao couple decides to tie the knot, the celebration is far from a fleeting affair. Red Dao weddings are often grand, multi-day events that immerse the entire village in a whirlwind of vibrant traditions. Imagine days filled with elaborate processions, where colorfully dressed villagers accompany the bride and groom, the air filled with the sounds of traditional music and rhythmic dancing. Symbolic offerings of food, betel nuts, and rice wine are exchanged between families. A significant aspect of the tradition is the groom often moving to live with the bride's family after the wedding, reflecting a lineage system that, in some aspects, emphasizes the female line. The sheer scale of these celebrations, the deep community involvement, and the rich tapestry of rituals offer a captivating glimpse into the unique cultural heritage and social structures of the Red Dao people. It's a testament to the enduring power of tradition and the diverse ways in which love and commitment are celebrated across Vietnam's ethnic landscape. Honoring the ancestors, feeding souls, and sculpting memories. The profound respect for ancestors is a fundamental pillar of Vietnamese spiritual life, deeply ingrained across the Kin majority and many of the ethnic minority groups. This reverence manifests in various poignant customs, including the practice among the Lolo and Tay ethnic groups of feeding the deceased during important memorial feasts. Imagine family members carefully presenting each dish, fragrant rice, savory meats, and traditional delicacies, to the ancestral altar, symbolically offering nourishment to the spirits of their departed loved ones as if they were still present at the table. This act is a powerful expression of filial piety, ensuring the well-being of the ancestors in the afterlife and maintaining a vital connection between the living and the dead. The Hani people, residing in the remote and breathtakingly beautiful northwestern mountains, take this connection with their ancestors to an even more tangible level. They often carve intricate wooden statues, known as patu, to represent deceased family members. These are not mere representations, they are treated as if the person were still alive. Family members will place offerings of food and drink before them, clothe them in symbolic garments, and even confide in them, sharing their joys, sorrows, and daily experiences. It's a deeply moving tradition that blurs the boundaries between the living and the dead, ensuring that the spirits of their ancestors remain an active and cherished part of the family and community. These customs, whether the gentle act of feeding the departed or the creation of tangible representations, underscore the profound and enduring importance of ancestral bonds in Vietnamese culture. The Alchemist Brew, transforming beans into liquid gold. We've established Vietnam's powerhouse status in coffee production, but the true artistry lies in how they transform those Robusta beans into a unique and globally recognized coffee culture. The undisputed star of this process is the iconic fin filter, a simple yet ingenious metal drip device that sits directly atop your cup. Watching the dark, intensely aromatic coffee slowly percolate through the grounds is a ritualistic experience, a moment of quiet anticipation that yields a concentrated, potent brew unlike any other. This method extracts the bold, earthy flavors and high caffeine content that define Vietnamese coffee. Of course, there's the legendary Café Sua Da, that perfect marriage of strong, bitter coffee and the thick, luscious sweetness of condensed milk, all poured over ice to combat the tropical heat. A national addiction and a global favorite. But then you have the truly decadent Café Tring, or egg coffee, a Hanoi original, often described as a liquid custard or even a coffee-infused tiramisu, where whisked egg yolks, sugar, and condensed milk create a rich, airy foam that sits atop the dark brew. For the adventurous palate, there's Café Moi, salt coffee, from Hue, a surprisingly harmonious blend of bitter, sweet, and savory notes that will tantalize your taste buds. And for a tropical twist, Café Côte d'Or, coconut coffee, offers a creamy, refreshing escape. This isn't just about caffeine. It's about a deep-rooted culture of innovation and a passion for transforming humble beans into liquid gold, one delicious cup at a time. social sanctuary, Café Bet, and the soul of Vietnamese coffee culture. In Vietnam, the act of drinking coffee transcends mere refreshment. It's a deeply ingrained social ritual, and the Quán Café, coffee shop, serves as a vital community hub. These spaces range from the most humble of sidewalk stalls, where patrons perch on tiny plastic stools or even spread out on newspapers. Café Bet, literally sitting coffee, fostering a casual and communal atmosphere, to elaborate multi-story establishments boasting unique architectural designs and themes, catering to a more modern clientele. These aren't just places to grab a quick caffeine fix and rush off. They are social sanctuaries where people gather for hours on end to meet friends, conduct business, study for exams, play traditional games like Cartoon, share stories, and simply observe the ebb and flow of daily life. The pace is often unhurried, encouraging lingering conversations and a sense of community. The coffee shop in Vietnam is an extension of the living room, a public space where social bonds are forged and strengthened over the shared enjoyment of a meticulously brewed cup. To truly understand the soul of Vietnam, you must experience the unpretentious charm of a sidewalk café bit, or the relaxed ambiance of a local Quán Café, where time seems to slow down and the simple pleasure of a good agricultural juggernaut, feeding the world one delicious crop at a time. When you think of global agricultural powerhouses, names like Brazil or the United States might come to mind. But get ready to add another contender to that list: Vietnam. This slender S-shaped nation is an absolute titan in the world of agricultural exports, feeding millions across the globe. It's also the undisputed king of cashew nut exports, its creamy, nutritious kernels enjoyed as snacks and ingredients in countless dishes. Did you know that Vietnam proudly holds the title of the world's largest exporter of black pepper, commanding a staggering share of the global market, its pungent aroma and flavor gracing kitchens worldwide? It's also the undisputed king of cashew nut exports, its creamy, nutritious kernels enjoyed as snacks and ingredients in countless dishes. The incredibly fertile lands, particularly the Mekong Delta, often rightfully dubbed Vietnam's Rice Bowl, yield astonishing quantities of high-quality rice, including the internationally acclaimed ST25 variety, once honored as the world's best rice for its exceptional fragrance and flavor. And thanks to its tropical monsoon climate, Vietnam is a veritable paradise for fruit cultivation. Imagine sinking your teeth into a perfectly ripe, sweet Vietnamese mango, peeling the hairy skin of a juicy rambutan, savoring the delicate sweetness of a lychee, or enjoying the unique, slightly musky flavor of a longan. And let's not forget the visually striking dragon fruit, its vibrant pink flesh speckled with tiny black seeds. Vietnam is a leading global exporter of this exotic delight. Furthermore, Vietnam boasts a thriving aquaculture industry, its farms teeming with succulent shrimp and the widely consumed pangasius fish, making it a significant player in the global seafood market. This incredible agricultural output isn't just about feeding its own population of over 100 million. Vietnam plays a crucial role in global food security, its fertile lands and dedicated farmers contributing significantly to feeding the world, one delicious and nutritious crop at a time. Son Doong Cave, a subterranean realm where clouds form and jungles thrive. Prepare to have your perception of caves, and perhaps even our planet, utterly redefined. We're venturing into the depths of Son Doong Cave, nestled within the UNESCO World Heritage-listed Phong Nha Ke Bang National Park. Confirmed as the largest cave passage in the world by volume, Son Doong isn't just big, it's a subterranean realm of unimaginable scale and unique wonders. To grasp its immensity, picture its main cavern stretching for over 5 kilometers, that's over 3 miles, reaching heights of up to 200 meters. tall enough to house a 40-story skyscraper with room to spare, and spanning widths of up to 150 meters, wider than several city blocks. It's so colossal that a Boeing 747 could comfortably fly through its largest sections. But the sheer size is just the beginning of Sandom's wonders. What truly sets it apart is its own localized weather system and a thriving, unique ecosystem. Where else on Earth can you find clouds actually forming inside a cave? Sunlight pours in through two massive collapsed dolines, sinkholes in the ceiling, creating natural skylights that allow lush, primeval rainforests to flourish within the cave's depths. Scientists believe that unique and potentially undiscovered species of plants and animals have evolved in this isolated, subterranean world. Imagine stumbling upon a creature that exists nowhere else on the planet. Scientists believe that unique and potentially undiscovered species of plants and animals have evolved in this isolated, subterranean world. Discovered relatively recently, fully explored only in 2009, access to Sandom is incredibly limited and tightly controlled to preserve its fragile ecosystem, making it one of the most exclusive and awe-inspiring natural wonders on our planet. A true testament to the hidden beauty and scale of the natural world. Kairang Floating Market, a timeless tapestry of riverine commerce. Forget your sprawling shopping malls and online retailers. In the heart of the Mekong Delta, commerce takes on a completely different form. It floats. The Kairang Floating Market, located near the city of Kantho, is the most famous and one of the largest of its kind, a dazzling spectacle that comes alive with the rising sun. Every morning, hundreds of boats, ranging from small sampans to larger vessels laden with goods, converge on the river, transforming it into a bustling aquatic marketplace. It's a tradition that has sustained communities in this water-rich region for generations, a testament to their adaptability and reliance on the intricate network of waterways. What's truly unique about Kairang is its ingenious, almost silent advertising system. Instead of shouting or using loud signs, vendors hoist samples of their wares onto tall bamboo poles called kebeo at the front of their boats. A pineapple hanging high signals pineapples for sale. A bunch of vibrant red chilies indicates their availability. It's a visual language understood by all. Smaller boats, acting as floating restaurants and cafes, weave through the larger vessels, offering steaming bowls of local delicacies like hutio or bun rio and, of course, strong Vietnamese coffee, all served directly from their rocking kitchens. It's a symphony of commerce, color, and the gentle rocking of boats. A vibrant and chaotic yet incredibly efficient system that has sustained life and trade in the Mekong Delta for centuries. Experiencing this timeless tapestry of riverine commerce is an absolute must-do, a sensory immersion into a unique way of life. Vietnamese, a linguistic tightrope walk of 6 tones. Calling all linguistic daredevils. If you're looking for a language that will truly challenge your auditory perception, look no further than Vietnamese. Often cited as one of the most formidable languages for native English speakers to conquer, the primary hurdle lies in its 6 distinct tones. Unlike non-tonal languages where pitch variation primarily conveys emotion, in Vietnamese, the exact pitch and inflection used when pronouncing a syllable completely alters its meaning. Take the simple syllable ma. Depending on whether you say it with a level tone, a falling tone, a rising tone, a dipping rising tone, a sharp falling tone, or a creaky falling tone, it can mean ghost, mother, butt, horse, tomb, or rice seedling. Imagine the potential for hilarious misunderstandings. Adding to this tonal tightrope walk is a rich vocabulary where many words carry multiple meanings depending on the context. And then there's the intricate system of pronouns and addressive terms. Forget the simple you and I. Vietnamese requires speakers to choose from a vast array of pronouns based on the age, gender, social status, and the specific relationship between the speakers. It's a nuanced dance of social cues embedded within the very fabric of the language. While mastering these 6 tones and the complexities of vocabulary and pronouns presents a significant challenge, even a basic grasp of a few key phrases will be met with immense appreciation and unlock a deeper level of connection with the warm and welcoming Vietnamese people. Learning Vietnamese is truly a linguistic Everest, but the reward is a profound understanding of a rich and fascinating culture. A spiritual tapestry where ancient beliefs flow together? Vietnam's spiritual landscape is a fascinating testament to the country's long history of cultural exchange and adaptation, where various beliefs and practices have not only coexisted, but often beautifully intertwined. While Buddhism, particularly Mahayana Buddhism, has deeply permeated Vietnamese culture for centuries, its influence evident in the countless ancient pagodas that dot the landscape and the subtle and not-so-subtle influence of Buddhist philosophy on daily life. It's just one vibrant thread in a rich spiritual tapestry. Arguably the most deeply ingrained spiritual practice across Vietnamese society is ancestor worship. This isn't just a tradition, it forms the very bedrock of family values, social cohesion, and ethical conduct. In almost every Vietnamese home and business, you'll find an ancestral altar, a sacred space where respects are paid to deceased relatives through the burning of incense, the offering of food and flowers, and the recitation of prayers. This isn't just a tradition, it forms the very bedrock of family values, social cohesion, and ethical conduct. Its vibrant and performative Ho Doong trance rituals, recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage, are a captivating blend of music, dance, and spiritual communion. This unique spiritual landscape is further enriched by the historical influence of Confucianism, Taoism, and elements of animistic beliefs, creating a uniquely Vietnamese approach to faith, one that is often tolerant, eclectic, and deeply woven into the fabric of everyday life, reflecting a profound respect for tradition, family, and the spiritual world. And there you have it, 20 mind-blowing facts that have hopefully illuminated the incredible depth, beauty, and sheer uniqueness of Vietnam. From its legendary S-shape and the urban ballet of motorbikes to its ancient spiritual traditions and its unexpected global influence, Vietnam is a country that constantly surprises and captivates. Which of these facts astonished you the most? Have you experienced any of these incredible aspects of Vietnam firsthand? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe for more fascinating explorations, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Until then, keep your curiosity alive, keep exploring the wonders of our world, and as they say in Vietnam, chúc bạn một ngày tốt lành. Have a good day.